thought of you every moment I roamed through the Emerald Dream.
My heart rejoices to see you. Someone threatens the wilds. So be it. Ashrathoraman.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
I heed the voice of Elune. The goddess calls. Immediately, as the goddess wills. By Elune. So be it. By Elune. Immediately.
Research finished.
The goddess calls. As the goddess wills.
Anudora.
Someone threatens the wilds. Ashrathoraman. I heed the voice of Elune.
What threatens these lands?
Your building is complete.
Ashtherodalador.
Ashrathoraman.
The land and I are one.
The goddess calls. Immediately.
Something is
Someone
amiss.
threatens the wilds. So be it.
Has sleep
I heed the
dulled
voice
my
of Elune.
senses?
The goddess calls. As the goddess wills. By Elune. So be it. Immediately.
In the name of Cenarius!
Something is amiss.
Someone threatens the wilds. Ashrathoraman.
What threatens these lands?
I heed the voice of Elune. As the goddess wills.
Our gold mine is running low.
I heed the voice of Elune. Our resources are depleting fast. We must find another gold mine and muster our forces. Only then will we be able to reach the barrow dens. Ashrathoraman. By Elune.
What threatens these lands?
Someone threatens the wilds.
In the name of
Has
Cenarius!
sleep dulled my senses?
Someone threatens the wilds.
The land and I
The
are
goddess
one.
calls.
Anudora!
Ashrathoraman. Immediately. So be it. As the goddess wills. By Elune. So be it. Wait! I know those furbolgs. They escaped from Ashenvale when the corrupt...
Ah, the great outdoors.
For Kalimdor!
Something is amiss.
I heed the voice of Elune. Someone threatens the wild. Waiting on you. I heed the voice of Elune. Call the way. The goddess calls.
Ah, the great outdoors.
Ashrathoraman.
I've never seen the creature so aggressive before.
Then I will put an end to their curse. Undo Falador!
Research finished.
As the goddess wills.
Are we being invaded? Ah, the great outdoors.
More lumber is required. Our gold mine has collapsed.
The goddess calls.
Hi! Ah, the great outdoors.
Goddess, light my path.
What is nature's call? Ah, the great outdoors.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Hi!
Has sleep dulled my senses?
Create more moon wells. Research finished. Your building is complete. Insufficient
I stand
gold.
ready.
The land and I are one. It shall be done.
Are we being invaded?
Your building is complete. Research finished. Insufficient gold.
Something is amiss.
Is there trouble?
Ashrathoraman.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
Someone threatens the wilds.
In the name of Sanaria.
Immediately. The goddess calls.
Our gold mine is running
Research
low.
finished. What is nature's call?
Ashrathoraman.
What threatens these lands?
I heed the voice of Elune.
The land and
Are
I
we
are
being
one.
invaded?
For Kalimdor,
Ashrathoraman.
What is nature's call?
The goddess calls.
There is danger ahead, priestess. You must proceed with caution.
I heed the voice of Elune. Someone threatens the wild.
something is amiss. For Kalimdor,
Research
what
finished.
threatens these lands?
Someone threatens the wild.
Is there trouble?
Our warriors
Has
have
sleep
engaged the
dulled
enemy.
my senses?
Ashrathoraman.
Something is amiss.
I heed the
I
voice of Elune.
revenge.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
Anudora.
The goddess calls.
What threatens these lands?
Speak your mind.
Someone threatens
What
the
is
wild.
nature's call?
The land and I are one.
In position.
The land and I are
Our sacred grove is being desecrated. Make it fast.
The goddess calls.
Has sleep dulled my senses? What threatens these lands? Something is amiss.
I heed the voice of Elune. Hinduli Retha.
Has sleep dulled my senses? The land and I are one.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
wretches. It shall be done.
Ashrathoraman.
Research finished.
Is there trouble?
I heed the voice of Elune.
What threatens these lands?
The goddess calls.
Are we being invaded?
Someone threatens the wilds. Ashrathoraman. The goddess calls.
Something is amiss.
Hi!
I heed the voice of Elune.
Our gold mine has
As
collapsed.
the goddess wills.
Hi!
Ashrathoraman.
Anudora.
Someone
Our
threatens the
warriors
wilds.
have engaged the enemy.
What threatens these lands?
Someone
What is
threatens the
nature's
wilds.
call?
Standing guard.
Ashrathoraman.
Our warriors
I heed
have
the voice
engaged
of
the
the
enemy. In position.
The goddess calls.
Something is amiss. Ashtarodana.
Ashrathoraman. The goddess calls.
Are we being invaded?
Our sacred grove is being desecrated. Our warriors have engaged
Someone
the enemy.
threatens the wilds. I heed the voice of Elune. So be it. I heed the voice of Elune. Someone
Land
threatens the
and I
wilds.
are one.
Our warriors have engaged the
The
enemy.
goddess
Sleep
calls.
dulled my senses.
Ashrathoraman.
In the name of Cenarius.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Threatens these lands.
The goddess calls. By Elune. As the goddess wills.
Research finished.
Someone threatens the wild.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Anudora!
Something is amiss. For Kalimdor,
I heed the voice of Elune. The goddess calls. Someone threatens the wild.
the land and I are one. As sleep dulled my senses,
the goddess calls.
what threatens these lands?
Is there trouble?
Your move.
Speak your mind.
Ashrathoraman.
Your building is complete. Your building is complete.
I stand ready.
Ah, the great outdoors.
Someone threatens the wild.
Absolutely.
I stand ready. Immediately.
Your building is complete.
I hear the voice of Elune.
Make it fast.
Ah, the
Standing
great
guard.
outdoors.
Ashrathoraman.
The land and I are one.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Something is
The
amiss.
goddess
Are
calls.
we being invaded?
Insufficient gold. Your building is complete. I am sworn to avenge. My wait is over.
Someone threatens the wild.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
Want the way? Done. Fair enough. I'll give it a shot.
What is nature's call?
What threatens these lands?
Ah, the great outdoors.
Waiting on you. The goddess
In
calls.
position. As the goddess wills. I shall not fear.
Is there trouble? Hi!
Someone threatens the wilds.
Is there trouble?
Make it fast.
Ah, the great outdoors.
Be careful, priestess. These woods are overrun by the dead.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Are we being invaded?
The goddess calls. Ashrathoraman.
What is nature's call?
Standing guard. I walk in shadow.
Someone threatens the
As
wild.
Our
sleep
warriors
dulled
have
my
engaged the
senses.
enemy.
Anudora. It shall be done.
Our gold
I
mine is
heed the
running
voice of
low.
Elune.
For Kalimdor.
The land and I are one. Something is amiss.
Speak your mind. As the goddess wills.
Ashatoraman,
The land and
the
I
goddess
are one.
calls.
In position.
Someone threatens the
Speak your
wild.
mind.
Something is amiss.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Are we being invaded?
As sleep dulled my
I am
senses.
sworn to avenge.
Hi! I'm game.
Standing guard.
Is there trouble?
Ashatoraman,
Threatens these lands.
Make it fast. I shall not fear.
What is
As
nature's call?
sleep dulled my
Make it
senses.
fast.
the goddess calls.
Are we being invaded?
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
What is nature's call?
In position.
Is there trouble?
I heed the voice of Elune.
The land and I are one.
Standing guard.
Your
Threatens these
Speak your
lands.
mind. Our
Someone
sacred
threatens
grove
the
is being
wild.
desecrated. I am sworn to avenge. Make it fast.
Ashrathoraman,
Something is amiss.
I am sworn to avenge. Absolutely. Speak your mind.
Something is amiss.
the goddess
What
calls.
threatens these lands? For Kalimdor. How dare you! Ashtherodanador. Torfala Nordora.
Someone threatens the wild.
The land and I are one.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Standing guard. My
The goddess calls.
the gold mine has collapsed.
Ashrathoraman,
Has sleep dulled my senses? It shall be done. Anudora
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
is amiss.
I heed the voice of Elune. So be it.
Hi! Are we being invaded? Is there trouble?
Someone threatens the wild.
The land and I are one.
What is nature's
I
call?
heed the voice of Elune.
For Kalimdor.
What threatens these lands?
The goddess calls.
Hi! For the trees.
Ashrathoraman,
Has sleep dulled my senses?
Ashrathoraman.
Are we being invaded?
I heed the voice of Elune.
In position. I walk in
Has
shadow.
sleep dulled my senses?
The goddess calls.
The land and I are one.
Someone threatens the wilds.
What threatens these lands?
Is there trouble?
Someone threatens the wild.
Standing
What is
guard.
nature's call?
Something is amiss.
Hi!
Something is amiss.
Hi! Gladly.
I heed the voice of Elune.
On your mark. All too easy.
Ashrathoraman.
The land and I are one.
Are we being
Has
invaded?
sleep dulled my senses? What threatens these
The
lands?
goddess calls.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated. Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
The goddess calls.
Has sleep dulled my senses? Something
Is there trouble?
amiss.
What is nature's call?
What threatens these lands?
In position.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy. Make it fast.
Something
What is nature's
amiss.
call? Are we being invaded?
What threatens these lands?
Out the way. Say no more.
I heed the voice of Elune. Ashrathoraman.
The land and I are one.
Hi!
Has sleep dulled my
Is there
senses?
trouble?
Has sleep dulled my senses? For Kalimdor,
Speak your mind.
Ashtherodalagun,
What is nature's call?
the land and I are
Waiting
one.
on you.
Are we being invaded?
Something is amiss. Anudora,
I am sworn to
what
avenge.
threatens these lands?
I shall not fear.
Someone threatens the wild.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
Ashrathoraman.
Hi! Gladly.
I heed the voice of Elune. Someone threatens the wilds.
Is there trouble?
In position.
Hi! For the trees.
The goddess calls.
Your move.
The land and I are one.
On your mark.
Are we being invaded? What is nature's
Speak
call?
your mind. My wait is over.
The goddess calls. By Elune. So be it. Immediately. As the goddess wills. By Elune. By Elune. So be
Hi!
it.
I'm game.
Standing guard.
Waiting on you.
Are we being invaded?
Make it fast.
Is there trouble?
Point the way.
I am sworn to avenge.
Your move.
Speak your mind.
Point the way.
As the goddess wills.
What is nature's call?
I heed the voice of Elune. Immediately.
Something is amiss. How dare you! What threatens these lands? Pathetic wretches!
Press the attack!
It shall be done.
Make it fast.
Has sleep dulled my senses? What threatens these lands?
In position. I walk
On
in
your
shadow.
mark.
Something is amiss.
Someone threatens the wilds? As the goddess wills.
Are we being invaded?
Ashrathoraman. As the
The
goddess
land
wills.
and I are one.
Someone threatens the wild?
The land and I are one.
In the name of Cenarius.
Something is amiss.
What is nature's call? Taste my spear!
The goddess calls.
What threatens these lands?
I heed the voice of Elune. Immediately. Ashrathoraman. Someone threatens the wilds? So be it.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
By Elune. So be it. I heed the voice of Elune. As the goddess wills.
Anudora.
Induratha. Immediately.
Okalandor.
Has
Ashrathoraman.
sleep dulled my senses?
The goddess calls.
Something is amiss.
The goddess calls. Ashrathoraman. Someone threatens the wilds? I heed the voice of Elune.
Your move.
Ashrathoraman.
Has sleep
I heed the
dulled
voice
my
of Elune.
senses? It shall be done.
Someone threatens the wilds?
What threatens these lands?
Is there trouble?
The goddess calls. The goddess calls.
The land and I are one.
Ashrathoraman.
The land and I are one.
Hi!
Someone threatens the wilds? I heed the voice of Elune.
Something is amiss.
Hi!
Ashrathoraman.
What threatens these lands?
Someone threatens
Has
the
sleep
wilds?
dulled my senses?
In the name of Cenarius.
What threatens these lands?
Are we being invaded?
I heed the voice of Elune. The goddess calls.
What is nature's call?
Someone threatens the wild?
The land and I are one.
Are we being invaded?
Has sleep dulled my
Is
senses?
there trouble?
I heed the voice of Elune.
Something is amiss.
The goddess calls.
Point the way.
What is nature's
Our
call?
sacred grove is being desecrated.
The land and I are one.
Torfala Nordora.
On your mark.
Hi!
You've changed, Tyrande. There is little mercy left in you.
Long ago I swore to protect this land. I never had the luxury of sleeping through times of great peril.
If your endless vigil has hardened you, my love, it must be part of your goddess's plan.
Someone threatens the wilds?
What threatens these lands?
Ashrathoraman. As the goddess wills. Immediately. So be it. Ashrathoraman.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
Someone
Something is
threatens the wild.
amiss. What threatens these lands?
Waiting on you.
Something is amiss.
The goddess calls. I heed the voice of Elune. I heed the voice of Elune. Someone threatens the wilds.
The land and I
The
are
goddess
one.
calls. Ashrathoraman. Someone threatens the wilds.
Hi!
I heed the voice of Elune. Ashrathoraman. The goddess calls. Someone threatens the wilds.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
The goddess calls. Ashrathoraman.
Something is amiss. Anudora.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
On your mark.
Is there trouble?
Has sleep dulled my senses? Ashtherodado. What threatens these lands?
I heed the voice of Elune. Ashrathoraman. I heed the voice of Elune. Someone threatens the wilds. The goddess calls. By Elune.
Standing guard.
Point the way. Fair enough.
Are we being invaded?
Someone
The
threatens the
land
wild.
and I are one. For Kalimdor,
The goddess calls.
something is amiss.
I stand ready. Point the way.
I heed the voice of Elune.
What is nature's call? Making trails.
I am sworn to avenge.
Is there trouble? For the trees.
The land and I are one.
Ashrathoraman.
I stand ready.
Has sleep dulled my senses? What threatens these lands? Something is amiss.
Ashrathoraman.
Anudora!
Are we being invaded?
The goddess calls.
Speak your mind.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
Waiting on you.
Someone threatens the wild.
Make it
The
fast.
goddess calls.
Standing guard.
Ashrathoraman.
The land and I are
Someone
one.
threatens the wild.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated. Our
the
warriors have
voice of
engaged the
Elune. Hi.
enemy.
Someone threatens the wild. Ashrathoraman. I heed the voice of Elune.
What threatens these
The goddess
lands?
calls. I heed the voice of Elune. Someone threatens the wild. Ashrathoraman.
What is nature's call? Are we being invaded?
The goddess calls.
On your mark.
Ashrathoraman.
The land and I are one.
Your move. All too easy.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
Is there trouble?
The goddess calls.
Something is amiss.
What is nature's call?
In position.
Someone threatens the wild. The goddess calls.
I am sworn to avenge.
Ashrathoraman.
Hi!
Someone threatens the wild.
Is there trouble?
I heed the voice of Elune. The goddess calls. Ashrathoraman.
In the name of Cenarius!
I heed the voice of Elune.
Speak your mind.
Someone threatens the wilds.
Make it fast.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
Standing guard. Our sacred grove is being desecrated. Our warriors have engaged the enemy. My wait is over.
The goddess calls.
Something is amiss.
Someone threatens the wilds. So be it.
In position.
Are we being invaded?
The land and I are one.
Ashrathoraman. I heed the voice of a loon.
What threatens these lands?
I heed the voice of a loon. Someone threatens the wilds. Someone threatens the wilds. The goddess calls.
Hi!
Has sleep
I
dulled
heed
my
the voice of a
senses?
loon. Ashrathoraman. Someone threatens the wilds.
What threatens these lands?
Ashrathoraman.
Something is
On your mark.
amiss.
What is nature's call?
On your mark.
The goddess calls.
Is there trouble?
I am sworn to avenge.
I heed the voice of a loon.
The land and I are one.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
I heed the voice of a loon. Someone threatens the wild.
Something is amiss.
The goddess calls.
The land and I are one.
Ashrathoraman.
Waiting on you.
I heed the voice of a loon. Ashrathoraman.
Point the way.
The goddess calls. Someone threatens the wilds.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
Hi!
I'm game. Gladly.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Are we being invaded?
The goddess calls. Ashrathoraman. Someone threatens the wilds. As the goddess
What threatens
wills.
these lands? For Kalimdor. Anudora. Has sleep dulled my senses? Something is amiss.
The goddess calls.
What threatens these lands? The land and I are one.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Has sleep
Our warriors
dulled
have
my
engaged
senses?
the enemy.
What
Ashrathoraman.
threatens these lands?
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Something is amiss. Has sleep dulled my senses?
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Someone threatens the wilds.
The land and I are one.
Our
The last
warriors
one
have
I
engaged
are
the enemy.
What threatens these lands?
Our sacred grove is being desecrated. Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
The goddess calls.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
I heed the voice of Elune.
Something is amiss.
Ashrathoraman.
Our warriors have
It
engaged
shall
the
be
enemy.
done.
Ashrathoraman.
What threatens these lands?
I heed the voice of Elune. Someone threatens the wilds. The goddess calls.
Has sleep dulled my
I
senses?
heed the voice of Elune.
The land and I are one. Something is amiss. The land and I are one.
What is nature's call?
Ashrathoraman. Someone threatens the wilds.
What threatens these lands? Has sleep dulled my senses? Ashtherodanador. Something is amiss. What threatens these lands? Has sleep dulled my senses? Something is amiss. The land and I are one.
The goddess calls.
Something is amiss.
Make it fast.
The land and I are one. Has sleep dulled my senses?
Our sacred grove is being desecrated. Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
What threatens these lands?
The goddess calls.
Something is amiss. The land and I are
Ashrathoraman.
one. Has sleep dulled my senses? For Kalimdor. What threatens these lands? What threatens these lands?
Someone threatens the wilds.
The land and I are one.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Something is amiss.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Has sleep dulled my senses? Anudora.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Something is amiss. The land and I
The
are
goddess
one.
calls.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
Someone threatens the wilds. Ashrathoraman.
What threatens these lands?
The goddess calls.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated. Is there trouble?
I heed the voice of Elune. Someone threatens the wilds.
Standing guard.
Ashrathoraman. Immediately,
Has sleep dulled my senses?
the goddess calls.
Are we being invaded? Hi!
What threatens these
I
lands?
heed the voice of Elune. By Elune.
Something is amiss.
Ashrathoraman.
The land and I are one. Ashtherodanador. What threatens these lands? It shall be done.
Someone threatens the wilds. As the goddess wills.
I am sworn to avenge. In position. Speak your mind. Speak your mind. Absolutely. As the goddess wills.
The goddess calls.
Has sleep dulled my
Standing
senses?
guard.
Ashrathoraman.
The land and I are one. It
I
shall be
heed the
done.
voice of Elune.
Something is amiss. The land and I are one. What threatens these lands? Has sleep dulled my senses? Something is amiss. Ashtherodanados.
Someone threatens the wilds? So be it. By Elune.
The land and I are one.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
For Kalimdor.
Someone threatens the wilds?
What is nature's call?
I am sworn to avenge.
Hi!
Make it fast.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
I heed the voice of Elune.
What is nature's call?
In position.
On your mark.
The goddess calls.
What threatens these lands?
Ashrathoraman. I heed the voice of Elune.
Something is amiss. Something is amiss.
Is there trouble?
Ashrathoraman.
The land and I are one. Has sleep
goddess
dulled
calls.
my senses? What threatens these lands?
Someone threatens the wilds?
Speak your mind. I walk in shadow.
What threatens these
Ashrathoraman.
lands?
I heed the voice of Elune.
The land and I are one. Anudora.
Someone threatens the wilds.
Are we being invaded?
Something is amiss.
The
Has
goddess
sleep
calls.
dulled my senses?
Immediately. Someone threatens the
The
wilds.
land and I are one.
Ashrathoraman.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
The goddess calls. I heed the voice of Elune.
Something is
The
amiss.
goddess calls.
Standing guard.
What
I heed the
threatens
voice
these
of Elune.
lands?
As the goddess wills. By Elune. Someone threatens the wilds.
Something is amiss. What
Ashrathoraman.
threatens these lands? Has sleep dulled my senses? Ashtherodanador. The land and I are one.
Ashrathoraman. I heed the voice of Elune.
What threatens these lands?
Someone threatens the
Has
wilds.
sleep dulled my senses?
The goddess calls.
Our warriors have engaged the
The
enemy.
goddess calls. Ashrathoraman. Someone threatens the wilds. I heed
The
the
land
voice of
and I
Elena.
are one.
The goddess calls. Immediately.
Something is amiss. What threatens these lands? Something is amiss. It shall be done. The land and I are one. Has sleep dulled my senses? Has sleep dulled my senses?
Someone threatens the wilds.
The land and I are one. What threatens these lands?
Ashrathoraman. I heed the voice of Elune. I heed the voice
Goddess,
of Elune.
light my
Something
path.
is amiss. For Kalimdor, the land and I are one.
The goddess calls. Someone threatens the wild.
What threatens these lands?
Ashrathoraman. So be it.
Is there trouble?
I heed the voice of Elune.
Something is amiss. Has sleep dulled my
Someone
senses?
threatens
In
the wilds.
position. I shall not fear.
Something
The goddess
is
calls.
amiss. Anudora. It shall be done. Has sleep dulled my senses? What threatens
Ashrathoraman.
these lands? The land and I are one. The land and I are one.
Someone threatens the wilds.
Something is amiss.
The goddess calls.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
I am sworn to
What
avenge.
threatens these lands?
By Elune. Immediately.
Hi!
Your move.
What is nature's call?
What threatens these lands?
Make it fast.
I heed the voice of Elune.
In position.
Something is amiss.
Ashrathoraman.
Has sleep dulled my senses? For Kalimdor. The land and I are one.
The goddess calls.
Something is amiss. Anudora.
Someone threatens the wilds. I heed the voice of Elune. I heed the voice of Elune.
What threatens these lands? Ashtarodara. The land and I are one. Has sleep dulled my senses? The land and I are one.
Someone threatens the wilds.
Something is amiss. It shall be done.
The goddess calls.
Threatens these lands. Has sleep dulled my senses? The land and I are
I heed
one.
the voice of Elune.
What threatens these lands?
Someone threatens the wilds. Ashrathoraman.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
Ashrathoraman.
Something
The goddess
is
calls.
amiss. Something is amiss. Has
I
sleep
heed the voice
dulled my
of Elune.
senses? The land and I are one. Anudora.
Someone threatens the wilds. I heed the voice
What
of Elune.
threatens these lands? For Kalimdor.
Ashrathoraman.
What threatens these lands? For Kalimdor, it shall be done. Has sleep dulled my senses?
Are we being invaded? Making trails. Making trails. I am sworn to avenge. What is nature's call? I'm game. Hi! For the trees. Is there trouble?
Waiting on you.
The land and I are one. Ashtherodanador. Anudora. Something is amiss.
Someone threatens the wilds.
The land and I are one. Has sleep
The
dulled my
goddess calls.
senses?
Ashrathoraman.
What threatens these lands?
Are we being invaded?
The goddess calls. So be it. As the goddess wills.
Something is amiss.
Point the way.
I heed the voice of Elune. Someone threatens the wilds.
What is nature's call?
Someone threatens the wilds. Ashrathoraman.
What threatens these lands?
Your move.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
Speak your mind.
The goddess calls.
Something is amiss.
Standing guard.
The goddess calls.
Are we being invaded?
Ashrathoraman.
The land and I are one.
Is there trouble?
Something is amiss.
Hi!
I heed the voice of Elune.
What threatens these lands? It shall be done.
Someone threatens the wild.
The land and I are one.
What is nature's call? Hi! Make it fast. Is there trouble?
Has sleep dulled my senses? Anudora.
In position. My work is over.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
Are we being
The
invaded?
goddess calls.
Hi!
What threatens these lands?
Someone threatens the wilds.
Standing guard.
Something is amiss.
On your mark.
Are we being invaded?
The land and I are one.
I am sworn to avenge.
On your mark.
Speak your mind.
Your move. Done.
I am sworn to avenge.
Waiting on you.
The land and I are one.
Is there trouble? Our warriors have engaged the enemy. What is nature's
I
call?
heed the voice of Elune.
What threatens these lands?
Standing guard.
Ashrathoraman.
Is there trouble? Are we being invaded?
Someone threatens the wild.
Something is amiss.
What is nature's call?
The goddess calls.
Hi! Gladly.
I heed the voice of Elune. Ashrathoraman.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
I heed the voice of Elune.
Threatens
Is there
these
trouble?
lands?
Walk away. All too easy.
Walk away. The goddess calls. Immediately. Ashrathoraman.
What is nature's call?
Someone threatens the wild.
Speak your mind.
By Elune.
Hi! Are we being invaded?
Something is amiss.
The goddess calls.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
Ashrathoraman. I heed the voice of Elune. Someone threatens the wild.
The land and I are one.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Are we being invaded?
Something is amiss.
In position. I shall not fear.
The land and I are one.
No! The outpost has been corrupted, and the Treants have been driven mad. They do not deserve this cruel fate.
Come no further, weakling. Lord Tichondrius commanded us to kill anyone attempting to enter this place, and we shall.
Pathetic wretches. It pains me that you once called yourselves night elves.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
What threatens these lands? Has sleep dulled my senses?
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
What is nature's call?
Someone use the wild.
The land
Our
and
warriors
I are
have
one.
engaged the enemy.
The goddess calls.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
Ashrathoraman.
Something is amiss.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy. Make it fast.
The goddess calls. So be it.
What threatens these lands? Ashtherodana.
I heed the voice of Elune. Treant may not move. Treant may not move. Someone quickens the wild.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
Someone quickens the wild. Ashrathoraman. The goddess calls. As the goddess wills. Hopefully the land will heal itself of this cursed blight. We should get moving. The barrow dens lie within the valley just ahead of us. Immediately. By Elune.
Waiting on you.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Something is amiss.
The goddess calls.
Hi! Is there trouble? Make it fast.
On your mark.
Hi! In Our
position.
warriors have
Is there
engaged the
trouble?
enemy.
What threatens these lands? The land and I are one. How dare you!
Someone threatens the wild.
Walk away.
Ashrathoraman.
Something is amiss. The land and I are one. Has sleep dulled my senses?
I heed the voice of Elune.
What threatens these lands? For Kalimdor. Anudora. It shall be done. For Kalimdor.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Has sleep dulled my senses? Something is amiss.
The goddess calls.
The land and I are one.
Treant may not root.
What threatens these lands?
Ashrathoraman.
What is nature's call?
Someone threatens the wild. Someone threatens the wild.
Has sleep dulled my senses? What threatens these lands? Ashtherodama.
On your mark.
Ashrathoraman.
Are we being invaded?
I heed the voice of Elune.
Are we being invaded? Making trails.
Waiting on you.
The goddess calls.
Your building is complete. Treant may not root there. Treant may not root there. I am sworn to avenge.
Hi!
Ashrathoraman.
Something is amiss.
Someone threatens the wild.
The land I have won.
Your building is complete.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Waiting on you.
What is nature's call?
The goddess calls. I heed the
Your
voice.
building is complete. Your building is complete. Goddess, your
light
building
my
is
path.
complete.
Ah, the great outdoors.
Goddess, light my path.
Ashrathoraman.
Ah, the great outdoors.
I stand ready.
The goddess calls.
What threatens these lands?
Someone threatens the wilds.
I stand ready.
Ah, the great outdoors.
Your building is complete.
The goddess calls. Someone threatens the wilds.
Ah, the great outdoors.
Standing guard.
I heed the voice of
On your mark.
Ashrathoraman. Ashrathoraman.
Ah, the
I
great
stand ready.
outdoors.
Speaking, is there trouble?
Yes.
The goddess calls. So be
I
it.
stand ready.
The land and I are one.
Ah, the great
I
outdoors.
heed the voice of Elun. By Elun. Someone threatens the wilds.
I stand ready. I stand ready.
Our gold mine is running low.
Someone threatens the wilds. Ashrathoraman. I heed the voice of Elun. The goddess calls. So be it. As the goddess wills. Ashrathoraman. I heed the voice of Elune.
Our gold mine has collapsed. Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
As sleep dulled my senses.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy. Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
As sleep dulled
What
my
is nature's
senses.
call?
Hush the Rodanador.
Make it fast.
The land and I are one.
Is there trouble? Are we being invaded?
Someone threatens the wilds? Immediately.
Goddess, light my path.
Ah, the great outdoors.
The goddess calls.
Benudora.
By Elune.
Standing guard. Our warriors have
Someone
engaged
threatens
the
the
enemy.
wilds.
Hi,
Goddess, light my path.
I'm game.
I heed the voice of
Ah, the great outdoors. Hi.
Is there trouble?
Elune. The goddess calls.